we got some more information about Diddy's adopted daughter, Ava Combs, missing. Yeah, we know of that girl that has been missing for years now, I think in 2012. But yeah, it's allegedly suspected that that girl is the girl that got missing, and that girl is Ava Combs, bro. That is what is said. There's pictures and stuff to prove that they look similar. Like on, I'm trying to link the video to that one where they reveal pictures, but I think in this video they might also reveal pictures. But yeah, guys, some of this information you already you might have seen before. So yeah, just pause that if you don't wanna like listen to it again. But yeah, let's get into this.
Diddy adopted a white child. No, what's your last name? What's your other last name?
On a little girl named Ava Grace Baldwin.
Y'all can't see this is trafficking?
She was just 6 years old when she was reported missing from her elementary school in Texas.
The tooth fairy will come and get it.
Yes, it's breaking news.
On the streets. And then Papa comes.
A white girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her his own?
The indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside.
Is Diddy's adopted child the missing Ava Baldwin? Their age progression lines up with the same facial structure and how she was on the streets. But could there really be any truth to this? People are concerned, and Ava's safety is at the center of it all. Let's dive deep into this shocking connection and see what we uncovered.
Very, very young. So she is in fact his adopted daughter. Some are saying this woman in the background here is her mother, but nothing is confirmed. You can see she's been with him in interviews, hanging out with Diddy's daughters.
So who is Ava Baldwin? David Hopper saw his daughter, Ava Grace Baldwin, barely 6 years old last time. 8 years have gone by now, and Hopper suspects Ava's mother, Catherine Baldwin, could have taken away her and concealed her all this time. He worries Ava could not even be aware she classifies as a missing person.
She was seen everywhere with Diddy's daughter. And here's a few more. So it shows that yes, indeed, they spent time together and they grew up together. This is in fact their sister and Diddy's adopted daughter.
First reported missing in 2015, Ava's primary school contacted Hopper, worried about her missing almost 3 weeks of attendance from class. Police believe Catherine took Ava, which drove Hopper to start an 8-year search for his daughter. Keep watching, because this next revelation could turn everything upside down. Could Diddy's adopted child actually be the missing Ava Baldwin?
However, I found a video that is so suspect.
I am a great father, but I'm sleeping with the girl. Tell me, who do you have a crush on? Tell daddy the truth.
Hopper recalls getting the
Yo, we have to listen back to that, bro. What the hell? What the hell?
Father, but I'm sleeping with the girl. Tell me, who do you have a crush on? Tell daddy the truth.
Hopper recalls getting the September 2015 call from Ava's school. Learning Ava had missed 21 days, he quickly called San Antonio police to report a missing person. Officers found, shockingly, that the address Ava and Catherine had on file was an empty lot. The timeline is intriguing. 2015 aligns with the age Diddy's adopted daughter would be now, 15. With the same name, age, and a history of living on the streets, it raises serious questions about a potential connection between the two cases.
Okay. All right, okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed some, a family, okay? Okay, come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this.
But there's more to the story of Ava that lines up. Hopper and Catherine's relationship had been unstable. The two married briefly, and Ava was born not long after their 34-day marriage. Living in central Oklahoma, while Catherine and Ava were in San Antonio, Hopper battled to keep regular touch with his daughter. Hopper's attempts to obtain custody were repeatedly rejected, even though he hired 5 lawyers and paid over $45,000 in court expenses in Texas and Oklahoma. Hopper claims that Catherine's life grew more unpredictable as she reportedly slept in shelters, moved around, and had unsteady relationships.
If you're still not convinced that's her, here's a picture of her that her parents took. It's one of the last photos. Now, take note of her long forehead, her shortened chin, the jaw structure, the teeth, the eyebrows, the eyes, the eye color, the cheekbones, and ears.
Yo, some people are medical
also happens to be the exact right age.
First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be.
Once Hopper received a video of Catherine that we can't mention here. Child Services contacted Hopper. Hopper was only given partial custody in spite of this, therefore restricting his contact with Ava to summers and holidays. Hopper said Ava was the perfect little girl and clearly remembers the moment she discovered he was her father. She was in wonder, he said. She had no idea her dad existed. I stayed a secret from her. According to Hopper's sister, Tina Fulbright, Catherine, also referred to as Katie, was notorious for her erratic behaviors. She would move to another county after getting into trouble in one, Fulbright recounted. Erratic behavior from parents can significantly contribute to increased shyness and anxiety in children, as the instability often breeds insecurity and fear. Diddy's daughter, Ava, exhibits clear signs of this. There's an undeniable sense that something is off.
There's somebody out there that knows where she's at. Katie did not get out of San Antonio by herself. We believe she had help. We know that they are alive.
Hopper sought full custody in 2016 after...
Wait, if he knows that they're alive, but he doesn't know that might be his daughter. Oh my... Yo, there is so much crazy things going on right here, bruh. Like, for real.
Growing worried about Ava's safety. Still, Catherine and Ava disappeared before the court procedure could finish. 7 months later, in April 2016, Catherine's silver 2014 Ford Escape was discovered left abandoned in a San Antonio park. Ava is supposedly 15 years old now, and Hopper has complete legal custody. Witness accounts and sightings. There have been reported sightings of Ava and Catherine in Florida, where Catherine allegedly attempted to hand Ava over to another couple. Similarly, recent photos and videos of Diddy's adopted daughter have sparked discussions about a potential connection, given the resemblances in appearance and age.
Really deep similarities. And if you go watch the video, the whole video, Ava actually claimed that, he just randomly found her on the street, which is,
Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Catherine has a felony warrant for violating child custody. News Nation met with the adopted and reared apart elder daughter of Catherine. She voiced concern about Catherine and Ava. The overlapping details between Ava Baldwin's disappearance and Diddy's adopted daughter cannot be ignored. Whether it's the name, age, timeline, or shared signs of distress, the pieces of this puzzle are intriguing, leaving us all to wonder if Ava Baldwin could be hiding in plain sight. San Antonio police still handle Ava's case. Hopper is still hopeful, citing documented sightings of Ava and Catherine, one in Florida when Catherine supposedly tried to hand custody to a couple in 2016. Hopper and his family often post notes on a special Facebook page, hoping Ava might come across it eventually and understand how sorely she is missed. It's difficult to see my brother through this, Fulbright remarked. All he has ever wanted is a family. He is entitled to have his daughter in his life.
I've been wanting to know, where has this little girl been? Because we haven't seen her in a while. So my detective skills, I went to find her TikTok and try to see the videos she's been posting. So one, all of her comments for all of her videos are on, right? And this particular video that I'm about to show next, I don't know why, but us clairvoyant people, it really spoke to me. She basically said that this is where all your answers are. Showing Star Island. Is this girl trapped on Star Island right now so we can't see her? Can she not leave? What's going on? And you can go look at her page and see all the other, kind of in code things that she's posting. If this girl is on Star Island and that's where all her answers are, when is the trip? Because apparently that's where all the bodies are buried.
Hopper agrees that handling Ava's disappearance's ambiguity is taxing. There are days I question she's still alive, he said, but I always respond with hope, believing God is watching over her and that she'll come home one day. The matching name, comparable age, and overlapping chronology call questions. It's interesting that Ava disappeared in 2016, the same year Diddy's adoptive daughter apparently entered his life. Furthermore, the claimed shyness and anxiety symptoms in Diddy's kid would fit the tragedy of Ava's background.
I don't know about you guys, but that video and the way Diddy's acting raises so many questions. So many are asking, where's Ava Baroni Combs now? This is the most recent photo I found. There's another one I'm going to show you, which is this one right here. But sisters and Diddy are nowhere to be found.
We know that the couple that she tried to give Ava to, they contacted us, and that was after they went missing. So
the narrative of Ava Baldwin is unfortunately like that of countless children who vanish annually from the United States. Data show that around 365,000 children are reported missing each year. Many of these instances go unsolved for protracted lengths of time. Many of these cases center parents who take children against the terms of custody agreements. Though they have the same impact on the children and their families, these instances cases sadly usually get less public attention than those involving strangers. Ava's story attracted fresh attention, not just because of the possible link to a well-known family, but also as a portrayal of the difficulties parents seeking their children encounter. What tomorrow means for Hopper is dedicated to locating Ava, even though it has been years since she vanished. Recently, in search of fresh leads, he chose to work with a new private investigator. Believing that increased public awareness may provide helpful advice, he is also looking for chances to highlight Ava's tale in forthcoming films on unresolved mysteries.
When armchair detectives thought they'd spotted Ava and Catherine in a series of TikTok videos.
We had that investigated. It turns out it wasn't them, but the only...
This must be the most stressful thing to do, bro. Looking for someone that is missing, bro. Oh my days.
The great thing about it is it brought a lot of attention to Ava's case. In fact, it went viral overnight.
Hopper has the power to search any reliable information about Ava's location, having complete legal custody in place. As he regularly reveals in interviews, his main focus is making sure Ava returns safely. How media affects cases involving missing persons. Cases of missing individuals depend much on the media. It may either highlight a case and generate much-needed public awareness, or occasionally cause misconception and diversion from real leads. Although Ava's tale first attracted little attention, subsequent rumors linking her to Diddy's adoptive daughter have sparked curiosity. Though it's unknown if this greater focus will help the research, it has definitely raised awareness of Ava's tale.
See what he said? Did y'all really catch what he said? He picked me up off the streets. One minute, then he goes and say, because I was on the streets, living on the streets.
The IG Live breakdown revealing Ava to the world. Diddy subtly introduces his children to the public in this fascinating Instagram
Diddy
live
literally
session
exposed
from
himself,
April
but people
20th,
are
2020.
to
First
see
look at it is a straightforward family moment full of love and affection.
Yeah, everyone introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs?
Many viewers have started to question whether there is more here than first appears.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
Could one of these youngsters be connected to an unresolved missing person case that has generated numerous unresolved questions over years? Although Diddy's manner seems sincere, the very existence of one of his adopted children has spurred ongoing rumors. Watch intently and notice the minute dynamics at work.
Tell them the story about how I adopted you, but you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also, but tell the story.
So, on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man.
His interactions with every youngster, the particular phrases he employs, even the looks on their faces. Could there be signs in these everyday conversations implying a more profound, mysterious narrative? Could this apparently simple incident provide hints regarding the fate of Ava Baldwin, the small child who disappeared years ago under unusual circumstances?
So then he saw me and decided to pick me up.
Though the relationships are uncertain, it is difficult to overlook the overlapping timeframes and physical similarities. The type of coincidence that keeps internet detectives up at night, putting together bits of data in quest of the truth. Could Diddy have a critical piece of this jigsaw, either deliberately or unintentionally? Is it conceivable that a lost youngster ended up in the care of one of the most well-known celebrities worldwide without anybody knowing? Although the notion linking Ava Baldwin to Diddy's adoptive daughter is primarily speculation and gossip, it is noteworthy from a legal and logistical perspective how improbable it is. It is quite unusual for cases of missing children to be concealed inside well-known families, as usually authorities or the media would find these circumstances. Also, Diddy has never been connected to Ava Baldwin's case, and no hard data specifically links him to her vanished state. Ultimately, the evidence is circumstantial at best, even if first look looks to be persuasive. Without conclusive evidence, this link is a somewhat speculative notion driven by internet debates instead of real investigation results. Like many viral theories, it's a mix of convincing facts and leaps of reasoning that makes it fascinating.
I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked. Like the amount of stuff that is going on in this world, bro. I still am sure they have to investigate this even further about Diddy, bro. On that case, there's so many cases to investigate. I don't know how long it's gonna take for these people to get to anything or everything all at once. They can't do it. They have to go bit by bit, bro. Nah, this is crazy, guys. The amount of information or the amount of cases he has against him is insane, bro. It's gonna take at least Yo, it was gonna take more than a country to help them fix this, bruh. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think?